Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bolt Design, and today I'm out in the old bicycle shop where I build bicycles. The new bicycle shop is where I store bicycles and motorcycles. Anyway, let me switch the camera around and run you through the ins and outs of this next project. Okay, I think, I kind of lost count. I think this is number 11. Kind of been puttering around. It didn't really take me that long to build this. It's all just going through the motions. You don't have to figure anything out anymore because after you built this many of them, it pretty much, all the problems have been solved. I got pretty low ground clearance here, maybe a couple inches. This one, unlike any of the other ones, has a derailleur on it. I performed a tabotomy on the back end here to give me room for the derailleur so I could weld it in place. Let me see what else is unique on this. It's got the straight beam front axle, straight beam instead of the angled one. And these sprockets on this one, unlike the really cheap ones, these unbolt. So you can actually unbolt these and put different sprockets on. But I'm going to put a big piece of plastic hooked to this big round piece that covers up the chain. And I think I'm going to bring that right down to cover up all the chain and bolt it to this so that the chain will be completely covered from the seat, front of the seat forward. Let me see, what else? These front suspension parts I've been overbuilding to the point where if they weren't quite where I wanted them, they were so heavy I couldn't heat them up and bend them. So I made this one a little bit lighter, and I actually tied the tie rods right into the same bolt on the axle. And these are only the regular 3/8 axles that foot pegs screw onto on a freestyle bike. And these are the front wheels off freestyle radial spoked wheels off a freestyle bike. Plenty rugged enough, I'm finding out. Time will tell, but it's got Ackerman steering, which means a line from here right straight back to the center of here. If you draw a line right straight from the center of here right up to that kingpin, this bolt should intersect that line. And somebody said, well, you left some of it out because the longer the wheelbase is, that line's going to be in a different place. Yeah, it is. You make the wheelbase longer and put the string back there, put it up there, it will be in a different place. And that's where this bolt should be. Right on that line on the longer wheelbase machine, so it's self-correcting. You don't need the third formula, you only need those two. The seat, I'm no spring chicken, and bending these from 1/2 inch conduit is tough. So I annealed these to make it easier for me to bend them. They still bend really hard, but I get a little truer curve, and they're a lot easier on my hands to bend them. And then they're all brazed together. Standard steering. This has all got to come apart and be sanded down and painted at some point in time. Haven't got brakes yet, and that brings up the last story of this saga. The way I built this, I couldn't go with scrubber brakes because the chain is in the way. Top and bottom is in the way of the scrubber brakes. I didn't want to go with an internal shift hub with a brake, which I've done on a bunch of them. I wanted to go with a derailleur, so the only option left was a disc brake. And this hub doesn't have the mount for a disc brake. So I ordered a new hub, so I'll just take this cluster off. Actually, I have another cluster, and spoke in the new hub, put a disc brake on it and a caliper, and then I'll have disc brakes. I may deluxe it out and go the hydraulic caliper. I'm not sure whether I will or not. But anyway, there you have it. I also am in the process of, I'm going to offer 2 new stoves here in a little while. Not right directly Christmas Day, but in a few days. I'll have a couple of new stoves that I will review, and we'll have them in the store. So I'll give you something to look forward to. I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Try to have a really great day, and try to have some fun today. You deserve it. Bye-bye.